Restaurant Unstoppable. What the most successful restaurateurs know that you don't.
So this is like 1998 or 9,
Okay.
whatever. And I'm like, what is braising? And I mean, I knew what braising was, but I didn't know what braising was.
Yeah.
So I started kind of teaching myself these techniques, just kind of, I didn't get in and make all the sauces, but I learned how to make the other sauces and blah, blah, blah. And that really was helpful for me because it made me understand the science of what happens when we barbecue food. I wouldn't have gained that had I not gone through and cooked classical French techniques and pan roasting and blah, blah, right? So that was a lonely time. It was a good time. I really kind of honed some things, and I was obviously still cooking a lot of barbecue every weekend to kind of, I would hang out with my buddies, and I was the guy who was cooking, and that's with how many thousands of people are doing that this weekend, what I mean, throughout the country.
But that's the right reasons, you're getting into it for the love of the thing, right? And I think that's why you should get into the industry, for whatever the thing is, whatever for you, that's baking pies, or if it's barbecuing whole hogs. Like, it's the love of the thing, it's the love of the camaraderie, the sharing that with other people. I don't want to put words into your mouth, but what is it exactly that you think that you are drawn to? Like, what is the thing that the magnet
people who cook for a living, or not for a living, but people who cook a lot, enjoy food beyond a standpoint of sustenance, which is important. We're only here on this earth for a short amount of time. Why do you want to eat something just so you're not hungry anymore? That's stupid. Enjoy it. If you can't enjoy it, then that's your fault. But the reason I think we all get into it is because I like making you happy.
Yes.
Like I'm not trying. There are some people who there is ego involved, especially with unfortunately that's one of the byproducts of competition barbecue is you come in there and it's just like, I'm the best. There is no freaking best. Nobody's the best. There's no best anything.
Yeah.
Right. So you're only competing against yourself ever. So I just want to cook this whole chicken on this pit, and you eat it, and I see that you enjoyed it. That's what's filling my spot, right? So that's what it really all was about. And then that just that went on for 5 years, and around 06, it was the spring, and I had a long-time employee who's still he's like a family. He is absolutely like family to me, Martin Garcia, and we flipped a trailer. And that was kind of the omen for me. That was like the bellwether. It was like, okay, this is over.
Still while you're doing the landscaping business.
Yeah. It was in May of 2006. Part of the we got maintenance contracts. So if you did the install on a large subdivision or whatever, you got an immediate 2-year winning bid to like mow the grass and all that. And that was like kind of the easy money that kind of helped flow and build a business up. And so we were going to cut, and he didn't lock the trailer hitch on, and literally the trailer just came plumb off and just went right up a embankment, flipped right over, big 72-inch Toro Z-turn, all that, just sandwiched it. So that was Monday morning, and this is a true story. This is a really dangerous story because it's a romantic. It's very romantic sounding, but I'm telling you, it's really. I hope nobody ever does this, what I did. But long story short, my wife was like, "You need to cook. You need to get in a restaurant business." I was thinking about going to CIA, and I was like, I don't want to just be a chef. I want to be a restaurateur. So I flirted with that several times, while I was doing the, cooking at home. And anyway, flipping this trailer, I met with the insurance adjuster. They gave my insurance settlement for that mower and the trailer and everything was almost $18,000. By the time I was wrapped up with him, it was about 10:30 in the morning. Day was shot. I sent Martine and him home. I don't have any work to do. I got to figure out who can go cut this for me, some of my buddies who have other companies. So I went down to this little Mexican place called El Texano, and over in a little town called Nolensville, which is about, at your 5 o'clock, about 25 minutes outside of Nashville, southeast. And it was right after 11. And I walked up the stairs. It was a little tiny building, and the lights were off and all the chairs were up. And I looked at the door, and it was like open Monday 11 to 8 or whatever it said. And I was like, well, that's, it was odd. Like, why aren't they open? So I walked down, and there was a mechanic underneath. And I was like, hey, are these guys open? He's like, well, I own the building, and we evicted them. They owe us 3 months rent. And so, they were closed. And I was like, well, what are y'all going to do with it? And he goes, we're going to rent it out. And I literally just said, I'll take it.
Nice.
Didn't think about it. Didn't ask him how much it was. And I remember when he was walking me through that, he's like, "Are you serious?" I go, "Yeah, I'm dead serious." I go, "I'll take it." And I remember wanting him to shut up because I was starting to realize what I had said.